everybody. So we are going to work on this neck today to release what we call tech neck, right? So many of us have our heads pointed down here with our iPads, our phones, looking down, reading a book, whatever. But we want to release that tension in the neck today. So we're just going to start laying on the ground. We're just going to do a little, base assessment here. Palms face up, that's anatomically correct position. And we're just going to move the head to the left and just notice where that head goes. Notice if the chin touches the shoulder, pull those shoulders away. How close is that ear to the floor? Pressing down on that right side so you can get a nice stretch. Don't strain yourself though. And then come back to center. Ooh, and over to the other side. And notice, is one side more flexible than the other? How does one side feel? Do they feel equal? And come back to center. So the ribs play a part in the neck, but we're going to start with the neck and then we'll see what our time is to come into the ribs, because when we collapse forward, we're compressing the front and it's putting a lot of tension on the back of the neck. So we're going to start nice and easy, and we're just going to roll that roller underneath the back of the neck. You could always use the miracle balls, and you could use your block, your wooden block if you would like to. So just holding this head up here, again, palms facing the ceiling, relaxing through the shoulders, and just notice if your head feels equally weighted on the roller, or do you feel like you're slightly heavier on one side? I am slightly heavier on my right, which I am feeling. So just get an idea. And then we want to pull that tongue back into the groove of the mouth, soften the eyes. All right, so let's just roll the head to the right and back to center. Oh, that feels good. To the right and back to center. So you can lift your chin up a little bit to, move that roller a little bit higher. You can tuck that chin to move the roller a little lower. Just play on that right side here. And then I want you to find a spot that's a little, more tender and do some circles. So circle that out, breathing. Change directions. Just getting some nice hydration, some energy into this area. And then just press down into the roller. Again, not crazily hard, know your limits, and then relax. And then we're going to come back to center and just notice for a second if that side feels a little more relaxed, a little softer. And then let's roll to the left ear and back to center. Nice deep breaths into the belly. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, yeah. And again, find a spot that's a little tender and circle. Change directions. And then press your head into the roller. And slowly coming back to center. Lovely. Okay, now just adjust the roller if you need to, add a nice nod. So we're going to nod. Yes. Oh. Good. All the way down and up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. And relax. Oh, Okay, lift your head up, take that roller away and just bring your head down to the ground. Oh my gosh, you feel some nice tingly. You might feel like you're actually on a decline. Your shoulders and ears may feel further apart, and just turn your head to the left. Just noticing how that feels. And then turn your head to the right. And coming back to center. Okay, so let's roll. I'm going to give you two options. You decide which one you feel better with. You can roll and use this right underneath the neck here. I think I might pick this one today. Or you can take this right arm and take it behind you and hike this leg up and roll in. Oh, they're both nice. So, and you can do half and half. Maybe because I'm here, I'll start here. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so this beautiful thyroid, because we're compressing, is not getting the oxygen that it needs, the hydration, the circulation, the blood flow. So what we want to do is just roll in and back. Okay, roll in. You can see this beautiful neck muscle here. Roll in your STM, sternocleidomastoid. Roll in and out. So we're just massaging into the side of that neck. And again, you can try both ways and see which one feels better. I think with my arm back, I can get a little more into that. We don't want to go right on the thyroid, but the arm back, you get a little more into the front. And with my arm in front of me, I can get a little more into the back. And then we're just going to do a little toggling. So we want to keep the neck on the roller, and we're just going to pull back and forth. So slide it forward, slide it back. Oh, Nelly. And then slide it back, just hold it there, close your eyes. Nice deep breath in and out of the belly. And you can add a little nodding. So fascia binds through spirals. So that's why we want to add the twisting. And then let's just relax. Okay, now what I want you to do is push the shoulder and the ear together. And then completely relax. Take some nice deep breaths into the belly. Beautiful. Oh, that feels so good. So good. Okay, so what we're going to do before we do the other side is just come on to the thoracic spine area. Okay, so behind those shoulder blades, take your hands behind your head, and we're just going to do a nice bend over and up. Nice, a nice bend. And you may notice that that right side feels completely different than the left. My shoulders down lower. It's softer on the roller. My arm moves better. So just again, being aware of something that doesn't take much time has such a dramatic difference one side to the other here. And one more time, we're going to inhale down and exhale up. Nice. Okay, now let's switch to the other side. So again, you can go back and forth. You can pick one. Okay, so into here. Oh, just take a nice relax. And you know what? Tongue position is really important. It's something I'm working on because my tongue is falling forward more than I want it to. The tongue should not be touching the teeth. It is pulled back into the groove. It's a docking station. And the more that tongue falls forward, the more this whole area of your neck collapses. And it also puts a lot of pressure onto that thyroid gland. So we want to pull the tongue back in the mouth. Okay, now let's massage into that thyroid. So front of the neck. Oh yeah. So again, we're not on the front, like we're not on the front, we're to the side, but in that front side area. Just massage in there. Think of some beautiful blood flow coming to this area. You know what else this does? Is it improves blood flow to your head and your face. So it actually helps with any skin conditions. And because when we're forwardly crunched through the neck, we are reducing blood flow to the brain and the skin. So by opening up these channels, we get healthier skin and we also think better. So if you're feeling stressed throughout the day at all, you want to take a little mental moment to regroup, just come onto the roller and do some of these. Okay, so we're going to push the head forward, pull back. So we're just, oh, that's tender. You may feel this coming up into your temples, across your forehead. Just notice if you're feeling any cause site. So this area of tension, if you're feeling, oh, my left temple, you know, when you have a headache, then this is a great area to get into if you have those temple headaches ever. And then let's just do some nodding. Deep breaths. Oh, that is tender. And hold. Or you can still play. And now we're going to push the ear and the shoulder together. And then we're going to relax. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. Oh boy, can I ever feel that come up into my side of my head? So just be aware of what's happening. We're all different. So what I'm feeling, you may not be feeling. And let's just finish this side up a little bit, rolling back and forth. We'll get into the back of the neck. So I'm just focusing on more of that side front part here. Nice. Okay, now let's roll. Oh, that feels good. Oh, there's a spot. We're going to get to that and come back to our thoracic spine bends here. Hands go behind the head. Oh, that neck is feeling nice and long. And we're going to take a nice stretch over and just notice if you have a little more range of motion. You may or may not. But again, this area is so compressed forward and we get into that spinal hump, which then forces our head forward and pulls gravity, pushes gravity on the top of our head, which further pushes our head to the ground. So want to keep this in line. Now hold it here. We're going to bring those elbows together and apart. Together and apart. Open the elbows together and apart. And again, just notice that range of motion. Okay. Oh. One more. Good. And then see yourself pop over here. So if you can get your head to the floor, you can lengthen your arms. But if your head is not to the floor, you can either A, get a pillow or a block and put it on the block or the pillow, or just keep your hands behind your head. But this is something we definitely want to work on, this flexibility in this rib cage here. And then slowly bring your head back to center. That's intense, that's intense. And rolling up. All righty, so I'm gonna face this way because I always face the other way. I'm gonna do things differently today. Ooh, see, out of my little zone here. All right, so we're up onto the roller. like so, vertical. Okay. Now, the wider the feet, the easier it is, more core work, bring your feet closer together. So you can do whatever you like. All right, we're gonna turn the head to the left. So just let it drop to the left and just feel that right shoulder pulling down to the floor. Oh, let's put our hands palm face up, anatomical position here. We're internally rotated way too much during our day. And then let's come back to center. Oh, this side's gonna hurt. Oh, and over to the right. So notice the difference. This is so much tighter on me. Notice that difference left to right. Again, notice any pain or cause site pain, temples, top of the head. And come back to center. Then we're going to tuck our chin and press our head as hard as we can into the roller. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes, relax your forehead. And release. Okay, so palms face down, hips, knees, toes in alignment. Engage your core, and then you're going to lift your hips up. Okay, so we're lifting the hips up, and then we're going to push the top of the head to the roller. So that skin on your back is pulling down. Oh, that feels so, so good. Okay, so again, our back is under constant tension holding us up here. So get those hips up, you can get into that area, and then you can keep your hands on the floor, or you can take them up to the sky, and we're just gonna rock back and forth here. We're getting a little booty action, a little core strengthening, lower back, some hamstring work is going on here. Lots of core to balance us, and we're just slowly rocking. Oh, this feels so good. And then coming down. Okay, so what we're going to do is inch our way up, down a bit on the roller, okay? So that now your head is off the roller. And the roller is pressing under this occipital bone here. Okay, so you can feel that gripping onto there. Again, put your feet wherever you feel comfy. And without moving your head, I want you to move your eyes to the right, left, right, left, right, breathing, left. Now look up and down, up and down. And notice if you're moving both eyes at the same time, like you're, because you know what, we have a dominant eyeball. I tend to use my left eyeball more than my right. So just notice again, become fascinated with your body. Okay, now just relax your eyes like they're pools of liquid. Pools of liquid. Okay, now pull that tongue back. And we're going to turn our head to the left. Oh, jeepers, that is sore. Ooh. Okay, so some of you may not feel anything. Some of you may be feeling something. I hope you're feeling something. And I look forward to hearing what it is at the end of the class. Oh, feel that. Feel that. Feel that. So just, you can find that first little painful spot and just massage into it. You can do little circles. Oh. Change directions. Relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your chest. Bend and like a nod not into that area. We're still on that left side. And then see if you can roll it a little bit towards the ear and play in that area here. Oh yeah, oh, there's something right there. You can even take your hand, there's a whole ear thing we can do, but we'll just do a little bit. And you can pull on that earlobe, pull on the top of the ear. It gets very sticky in behind this ear, believe it or not. So just see how much movement you have in that ear. Ooh. We don't do a lot of ear stuff, but just kind of wiggle that ear around. Good, and then just let it relax. And let's slowly bring that head back to center. Nice deep breath in, noticing what that side of the head feels like compared to the other side. And now let's roll to the right. Oh, good. Using that corner edge of the roller. And if this is ever too intense, just go back to the first exercise that we did on our back, going into the side. Find a little knobby spot here and let's add some circles. I can feel my left ear from playing with it is tingly. Pull your tongue back, change directions. Oh yeah. Oh. Nod your head. And then let's roll towards that ear. And then again, you can play with that right ear. Work your fingers up, squeezing your thumb and your index finger into that cartilage. You can do a little tug, pulling that ear. Just get some nice blood flow to it. Nice. And then just find a spot here for one more nice deep breath. And slowly come back to center. I hope everybody's loving that. Oh, okay, now we're just going to do a little nod. A little nod. Again, noticing the left to right differences in that cervical spine area. Beautiful. Okay, so inch your way back up onto that roller. Oh. Okay, and when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. Engage your core, lift up. All right, now we're going to roll to the right. So you might want to move this left leg out a little bit for some balance. And we're just going to take a nice big circle into that right arm. You can put your left hand down to support you if you need it. Change directions. Oh yeah. Keep those hips up. This is a butt burner at the same time here. Woo, feel that left butt cheek. Nice, and then let's come to center, pull that skin down, roll to the left, and then let's circle that left arm around. Breathing. Feel that right butt cheek supporting you here. Change directions. Oh, that feels so good. Nice. Come back to center. Lift. Press. Pull that skin down. And then slowly bring your body back down onto that roller. Oh. Okay, drop your left chin to your left. Well, you only have one chin. Your chin to your left shoulder. And then the other way. And come back to center. All right, slowly come off the roller. All the way down. Oh, jeepers, that always feels good. Always feels good. Oh. Palms face up. Okay, and then let's turn our head to the right. Just noticing what that feels like. Definitely have more range of motion. And now over to the left. Good, and back to center. Okay, so let's flip onto the tummy. All right, and we're just going to do, I used to do this a lot in my classes on Tuesday, and when I had my Move Your Body studio at my house. And for so some of you will remember, it's called walking up the stairs backwards. All right, so we take our nose to the floor. You can watch me if you haven't done this before. And all you're doing, you're not moving the shoulders, you're just lifting your head up and down. It is not going this way, okay? Your head is not doing this. It's just going up and down. So your nose touches the floor, it lifts straight up, eyes stay to the floor and down. Lift up. So we're just taking that cervical spine and you're feeling like you're walking up the staircase. And then you're walking back down. So we're getting some movement in this cervical spine. Nothing is happening in your back. And as you're doing this, think of lengthening that head, pulling that tongue into the groove, soften your eyes. Nice. This is such a great, and it's not easy because I really want you to think about separating those vertebrae and coming click, 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 click down, click, 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 click up. Good. Now let's come up onto the elbows, draw those shoulder blades down, reach that chest. Pull that head back, not up, but back. The walking up the staircase backwards, pull it back. Good, and then come all the way down, put that left ear to the floor. And then switch to the right. And there you go, everybody. That is your release tech neck. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. All right, I'm going to check in with you and see how y'all liked it. And I'll see you in the next video.